Okay. Not where we were going to start off. But definitely worth starting off here. This is another weapon guaranteed. How many nuts do we have? We're not even gonna cap. We're not even gonna get close to capping. Train departing now. Oh wait, hold on. I need to go into a battle class. Whoops. Give me some magic. Come on. I'll get my points. I'm not worried about it, but... Which I need to do a couple more Ixion. I think just one more Ixion. On Behemoth and Formidable. We ain't gonna make it, but it's fine. Get him! He's fighting his own business. Get him. Okay, let's start working on building up stuff. I mean, I've done 2 hunt trains today. I've done a Shadowbringer Endwalker train today, and I've done a Stormblood train today. Almost got 2k Centurion Seals. That's 610. I've also done an S rank today, though. They're definitely getting there. I mean, we go to achievements, go to hunt. Ixion was defeated very quickly. Anyway. Let's see. How many B ranks? Man. We're not even close to 300 B ranks. I can just go kill those whenever. We are almost at 500 A ranks, which means we are getting close to, I believe. Yeah, we're halfway to straight AS. That's S ranks. Oops. We're halfway, so the straight S is 1 though. Which means I think we're 1/12 of the way there to getting the 3,000 needed. Or no, it's not like 2,000 S ranks, so. I like the wings of the weapons. They look great. Just stick. Is this havoc train? There is B. No. No, right. And you started, right? Yeah, you did. Okay, cool. We're gonna get through this hunt train. And then we are going to get through Viper's quest line. We'll do some dailies. We'll go to do, and we'll get into 6.2. Someone's teleporting. Up there. How would it be? Oh my gosh. Frickin' Sage is freaking up my... I'm never going to be able to get it. Sage keeps throwing out Gaviline, which interrupts my shields. Which interrupting my shields caused me never to be able to get my marks. How disappointing. Anyway. Doesn't mean I won't try. Sure, let me break it. Like I said, I'm just gonna go starting from the bottom of the list and working my way up to getting the weapons. DT train, okay. On Axcal, can't do it, so it's all good. I forgot to do my Duolingo. We'll do... today is the 29th, so... yeah, we'll get our... I think we'll be able to get the Dawn Trail before the new year, so... Depends on how many hunt trains I keep up on. And there's our mark, missing the Ratika. Oh, what game was that? Ooh, S rank? Where is it at? Doesn't have Hyperion. Mind Flare. Oh, Mind Flares are up. That would be a lot of S ranks to be able to get. Which would give me a lot of poetics, don't get me wrong. I mean, that's 100 poetics per Mind Flare. But yeah, I ain't gonna make it, and it's fine. I'm just curious where it was. Dealing with the bird, or are we dealing with the... yeah, we're dealing with the bird. Okay. Not my favorite one to deal with here. But it is what it is. I feel. Yeah, I'm not taking the bottom teleport. Oh, okay. People are smart. You can teleport there. You're gonna play mini cat cuts there? What dailies do I have to do today? I've got high level trials and skill test, I believe. Yeah, everything else has been done, so only one really long one to do today, which we'll substitute in when we finish like 6.2. We're gonna substitute in some dailies, and then we're, you know, once we finish Viper, we're gonna some dailies when we, you know, just to take monotonous breaks. Hey, Brave. Cave of Love. We're underwater. Prelude to Secret Tunnel. Under the mountain. Okay, we are gonna be, hopefully, I'll pull out it again. Anyway, we're hopefully going to be at, is there achievement just for Noah's around A ranks? I believe there is. Yep. Which we're getting, I mean. More A ranks I do, I mean. First off, the more poetics I get, which allows me to buy all my weapons, all my gear. Also allow me to put up amazingness. Rude. What's the next market? Oh, just up there. No teleportation. Talking about something in Discord that I gotta read. Oh. Oh, I didn't pop up. Yeah, that's probably mounting. There we go. So, looking at my reputation, tomorrow Akasadora will do 1, and then we'll have 2 more to do on it. Always pet before you attack. Alright. This is gonna be the tree. We still have here, Elpis, the moon, and Ultimus. We are done. As long as there's no other random transit up here, I can do. We'll get to the Viper quest. These take time, but this is why we do them. And this is good too. This is why we do them. Wait, she up? Yeah, she is up on Behemoth. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it, but that's fine. Once I start Viper, I'm in road just be doing Viper stuff. Got 5 quests to do on Viper. 10 quests. Then we have like 9 quests to do in 6.2, 9 quests to do in 6.3. We'll see how far we get. I mean, like I said, we're doing dailies and all that type of deal. Today is definitely more about just getting stuff done. Oh, my society tribes today, so I'm kind of looking at them. Like a Sedora will be 7 tomorrow, that's good. Omnicron still is about halfway. Oh. They have about 4 days till they're rank 7. Fuck me. Conductor don't pay well. Okay, we have Elpis and Ultima Thule left, and we are done. I mean, the train's moving fast, so that's really good. I do love the community for hunts. More damage for free? Oh, sadistic. Oh. Excel post. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I'll take a free trip towards that. Alright. Our trade is not strength and effects. Cool. We're starting Viper. After we get around the hunt. Go to Raza Hunt, we'll then go to Viper. We're gonna buy another weapon. Don't have enough for 2. We're gonna buy another weapon. Should get a few weapons today. What's the next weapon we'll buy is the Astra weapon. Okay. Probably have to clean up our inventory, hold on. Okay, let me switch to Astra really quick, equip it. Portrait, you need fix. It's an orb. Not bad looking. That's not great. How does it look equipped? Okay. Viper. Should have probably bought the Viper weapons, but 630. Did I not finish up all my equipping all my gear for these guys? I did not. I missed healers completely. Thought I did them already. Anyway, they're all fine. Okay. Then we go back to Viper. Depths of Udal. Bum, 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 bum. Fangs of the Viper. Teshwa wonders if you have what it takes to master the art of Viper. Well, you sure looked the part. You feel anything from the soul crystal? Dude, I'm level 91. I think I've done this before. Ha! I knew it. Sounds like you got what it takes to be a Viper. but the only way to know for sure if you put the new skills to the test. For that, we'll need prey. From what I hear, you Avengers have got your own guild, so I'm guessing the folks there will know the best spot for hunting. Let's see what they can tell us. You're after deadly predators. Try Spineless Basin. Lately, they've been citing the hunt for an unknown species, so they slaughter anything that moves, including travelers. What's worse, they work in packs. Even as adventurers hire to cull them, end up meeting a sticky end. You're good to lead already? You got a lead already? Maybe there's something to this whole asking around thing after all. Critters not from around these parts, you say. Either they got chased out of their usual habitats or were brung here. Either way, that's bad news for folks. I'm fortunate enough to cross paths with them. And hunting of true vigil is a Viper's most important duty. That doesn't mean we turn a blind eye to lesser threats. Next stop, Spineless Basin. I don't know what that man was about. Who wants to go looking for monsters anyway? Oh, there's a favorite one. You may go do another hunt train. I'm just saying. We got 13 minutes, so we should be able to at least get... They're here. Adventurers ran into a whole gang of friends we're after. They got pretty roughed up, but I saw their wounds already. Don't you worry. Before we go say hello to troublemakers, I reckon I ought to teach you about the Viper's dual blade. All techniques were created for the sole purpose of killing Trudel Vedra. Most of them are meaner varieties of things you might encounter in the wild, often with special powers to boot. To stand a chance against these powerful enemies, our ancestors looked to Vipers for inspiration. Anyway, twisting and turning to find the perfect angle for attacks and tracking down bigger prey. Two blades for a twin fang of a Viper. They wield in tandem and strike with precision. They can also be combined into a single weapon and weave and sway with the body of a snake. By switching between these stances, the Viper has the capability of adapting to any situation. Now, the prey we're after today ain't nowhere near as fearsome as a Trudel Vedra, but they'll give us a chance to test your new skills. Let me know when you're ready. Okay, we are not going to do that yet. Sadly, we've got a train. Well, sadly, I say. But, $42 marks. We got about 11 minutes. I think we can get this done and teleport in time. The beasts we're chasing supposedly work in packs. My gut tells me that there's a whole bunch of them over there by that big old tree. If there's any meaner beasts, they might bide in time. All I see here is fodder. Though for practicing your new skills, they'll do fine. I'll stay out of the way and give you a few pointers. Better only take about 5 minutes. Let me know when you're ready. Let's start with the basics. There are two stands, Dual Fang and Viper. Dual Fang means weapon wielding your blades, two blades separately. Start by using either Steel Fang or Raving Fang, then press the attack. To finish the sequence, switch back to Viper and hit him with a Death Rattle. Alright, so start performing combos. Not bad at all, the technique is the most important skill. Okay. Come on. Come on over here and I'll tell you attack from about attacking from Dual Fang stance. Hold on, you gotta deal with this. Time to practice Dual Fang. Start with an opener, follow up with a second, then pick out of the 4 finishers. Gliding Stinging Strike, Flaskin Fang, Hailstone Strike, and Hilden Bang Fang. You can tell by the names, each finisher works best with a certain position. Don't worry about that for now, just give them all a try. Alright. Looks like you got the hang of Dual Fang stance. I roared just now, almost like I was telling them to clear out. I reckon there's a big old bastard waiting in the wings, and now it sent us tougher opponents. Come on. Lucky for you, I got the thing to deal with Luminics like them. I'll tell you all about it when you're ready. Alright, for a Viper stance, when its command was 2-bladed into 1 to deliver powerful strike, prefer it for tougher opponent. Open with Vice Wing and transition to either Twin Flaming Blade or Twin Blood Bite for dual stance. Okay. Hey, the roar's getting close. Boss Beast must be pissed about many kids getting beat. And there it is. Time to take it down a peg or 3. Just remember what you've been dealing with here, and ain't no pushover like the rest. Still got all the tools you need at your disposal. There we go. Show what a Viper can do. You're a long way from Soam Hall. Or Hell's Lid. Or even Elpis. But everyone's far away from Elpis. Easy, man. I'm remembering, right, that... Easy. Now hopefully the cutscene doesn't take long. That took about 5 minutes exactly what I thought it would. Not bad at all. Those were just the basics, but you guys kid, it was mighty impressive. As you've proven you won't be a liability, let me tell you about the true visual we're up against. We call it the ffxiv. It's an offshoot of a Barax, a deadly jungle predator, and it's after a series of mutations. This one's grown huge wings. Worse yet, it's small, and a whip has been the main streak of mom wide. After learning as a beast, me and my most promising student set off to slay it. Facing it head on seems like suicide, so we laid an ambush. Almost worked too. Almost. We thought it had subdued and made our approach to deliver the killing blow. We underestimated the fiend's cunning nature. We got close, it lashed out, lightning quick, before taking to the skies. I cried my brother in arms as he breathed his last breath. Revenge is all I've been able to think about ever since. I'm traveling the lengths and breadths of Trulia looking for the beast. There's nothing to show for it but a half-dozen pair of ruined boots. With each passing day, I grew more and more desperate. That was until I saw some folks who crossed the salt on a trade ship from Udal. They claimed they'd seen a huge winged creature flying eastwards over the ocean. Knowing how clever ffxiv is, I reckon it's gone to search for new hunting grounds somewhere without the established threat like us Vipers, so I brought passage to a ship and here I am. Little did I know it would be a damn near as big as Trulial. I'm a fish out of water and I'm afraid to admit it. Or that I'm going to need help I can get. That's where you come in. With you at my side, I just might stand a chance of avenging my fallen comrade. What do you... Oh! Thanks, that means a lot. Let us get back to Udal and see if we can find some clues as to ffxiv's whereabouts. Okay. We're actually going to teleport to Udal. We're going to teleport to... Banfrit. We're going to Labrios. Other than the world, Famfrit. And we're slowly going to gain XP as we go. We may hit close to 92 on Labrios is here. And we're going to be here. Oh, pardon me. Should have to mute. PF party. Oh, we're with the conductor. Great. So this will give us another weapon, guaranteed. I said, depending on how many of the trains we do, we're gonna guarantee ourselves a weapon. Calling out to them. All right, let's go. Down to 740. There you are. To the boss. This is gonna be a teleport. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There's a snack. Alright, man. Like I said, this is just good XP. Or not even XP. This is just good, poetics. All the poetics. There are 423 poetics, so it's great. And like I said before I get into non-trail, my sage will probably be pretty dang close to level 100, so I won't have to worry about it. Let's pop in right now. Hyperion, Dawn Trail Train. And we have an still alive. Try to do some damage, because otherwise it's just too much. Too quickly, guys. Sacrifices have been made. I mean, literally every hour you could be doing hunt trains and you'd be getting, well, it's 30 per, so you can get 360 poetics per hour, basically. Not doing anything else. And a lot of times they overlap, so by the time you get done, it's every 3 hours they respawn. 3 to 4 hours they respawn. So you have a nice section of time where you're not doing them. See it's facing. See where it's facing, and don't worry about it. Alright. Long drive. We still have Elpis, Ultimate Soul, and the Moon. Then we have all of Shadowbringers still, so. And after that, we are going back to Viper. I mean, if we make these, man. They're just well worth the points. It's just free XP at that point that I'm getting, you know? Well, free weapons that I'm grinding out, and it takes less time to grind them out. Once I grind out all the weapons, then I can start grinding out the Mandeville stuff. That's poetics. This will get us closer and closer to beat. This will get us another weapon. $22 of them is 660. No pudding here. Raises do I have left to do? I think it's in general. Yeah, we're close to defeating 100,000 enemies. How many fates are we at? Now we're halfway to finishing up 3,000 fates. I was out of that. No. Oh, that should have got off. We should have let that. No, Awu. Snuffed it out. Let's check speed runs. No, okay. Yeah, we still have Elpis. Ending Endwalker and Elpis, and then we have Shadowbringers, which take no time. Because once we do that, we'll be on our way to. Once we finish up Shadowbringers, we'll go to Razaha and buy our next weapon, which should be the Skeller Buck. Or we'll buy the Viper weapon, I think, because I'm gonna be working on Viper stuff. Might as well have the XP for the damage. Teleporting there will be the best push. I don't have to waste any gil or any tickets. I'm actually pretty happy. Bye. Press it. That's kind of the DPS we're looking for because there's so many of us. A little faster. Funny if Formidable just spawned in. While we're up here, it's like, what? I don't need the fate, but it would just be funny. I'd do it. One in Colucia. Okay, everywhere else has 2. That's fine. Go teleport here. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, I guess. Okay. Alrighty, let's see. After this, we will be at 843. So we'll be almost at. We're gonna be above 3,000. So. We may have to spend some on such. I mean, by no means are we gonna cap, but gosh dang. I don't know what we're gonna spend it on. Maybe we can buy meals from shop. I don't know. But yeah, that's another weapon. We're almost getting ready for 2 weapons. I mean, this will be 4 weapons already paid for. Almost at 5. And we might be able to buy the paladin weapon on top of everything we buy. I don't know. Let's see, this is El Meg, we have 2 here. We still have, Listed Amarang, Colucia, Lakeland. We still have Ratika Great Woods and the Tempest, so. We still have 5 more in total, so. 5 more in total. That's an extra 150. No, we're gonna be just shy of what we need to be able to buy the Paladin Blade as well. We're gonna buy the Viper Blade. That'll be fine. Like I said, between the dailies and where is it? Is it gone? Oh, never mind. We have 4 left. I just do a quick check around to make sure that it's not shifted out of position or they marked it wrong. have supposedly 4 left. Again, snipes happen, so. Oh, real love. Oh no! MSQ. Okay, this one still exists. There we go. Now we're going the right way. I said just one more hunt train. Maybe. One more. We'll just go rather hunt on the server. Not gonna mount, just gonna run. It's right there. Razahan. Go buy our next weapon. We'll see if we can buy both Viper and Paladin weapon. But I'm not holding my breath for it. No, definitely not. Where is the Viper weapon? There you are. Start buying, and then we'll start going up and down again. Exodus are on Fanfret, so fine. We're not gonna go for the S rank, even though that way get us a Paladin weapon, but not going for the S rank. Let's switch back to Viper. All right. Udo. Teleport back. Alright. Go back to Hyperion. Oh, right. Right. As you saw, the Weaver's Guild chalked up folks ain't my strong suit. If you're happy to take the lead, I'm happy to follow, at least for now. Think you can ask the locals if they spotted any strange creatures flying me around. As for me, I'll study your technique, see if I can't brush up my social grace and whatnot. Yep, okay. Flying beast, why yes? Of late, we have sighted of such creature more and more each day. We're looking into ourselves, but there's been no reported attacks, nor can I provide any more detailed description. As such, I can't say if it's the same one you're after. I mean, this could have been his own freaking quest in itself. Yeah, when I was on the ship here, I heard about this hunt your local company seems to be running. Seems we got a system like that back in Trulio too. Many of dealing for the Trulio Virgil. Naturally, the bulk of the work was handled by Vipers, but the scope since been expanded to cover a wide range of threats. These days, pretty much anyone can take on a job. There's no shortage of them all over. If you're ever in Trulio, maybe you ought to give it a try. No. Hour in, and we've only got one quest partially done. You gotta love people here. We got cities of our own back in Trulio, but this is something else. You know, to become a Viper, traditionally you gotta live in a remote village in the mountains where you learn all you can about the habitats of various beasts. Ain't much else to do out there, so anytime you get it yourself, you express to spend honing your skills. Once training's done, you're free to roam where you please. There ain't many Trulio Vigils that need hunting, but they can spring up pretty much anywhere in Trulio, so many say that it's good to keep moving. Me though, I chose to stick around even after I finished my training. Gave me a chance to work on my swordsmanship, and instead of going out looking for work, folks came straight to us asking for help. As I got complacent and fell into the habit of letting my elders and students do all the talking and negotiating with outsiders. Even my passage here was arranged by an acquaintance. Lata. What? A winged creature? Oh, well, I've only heard the rumors. It says it has a dozen faces, was red, wrinkled tentacles, and shoots beams of light from its eyes. Of course, it's all too common for those with more money to sense to bring it in bizarre species from distant lands. And trouble with rumors that they grow even more fanciful with each retelling. Well, damned if I know if I know how you did it. You and your silver tongue got useful information out of folks. Even if none of them admitted to a solid lead, the knowledge of Il Sok Daman Majun hasn't kicked up a proper fuss yet is a clue in it of all itself. I reckon it's taking the time to get us alive to the land, and one only just arrived. Alright, now I've seen the master at work, I'm gonna try and take it locals. Best way to learn is by doing. Ultros DT train is up. 30 points, 20, 10, and 4. Speed depends on the 10. Okay. Couldn't agree more. Sides. I face meaner foes and a few tight-lipped city folks. And if I make a fool of myself, so what? I'll just ask someone else. And if it just so happens I brought with me a whole bunch of herbs and knickknacks from back home that I can sell to keep myself fed. Might take a while to find any solid leads, but at least I can get by for the time being. So there are the ones who slew my pet. Interlopers on the hunt for my next darling prize. Little do they know I've lost interest in Saarland. Just as well, our fickle nature may yet bring us greater delight. Right. You finished one quest. Yay! Been doing my damnedest to get more information. It might take a while though, so come see me later. And don't forget to practice your Viper technique. Viper and Vigil Shadow. Was up for a while. Having conquered his fear of questioning the locals, Kenchwa is ready to do something else. Good to see you, Artemis. After a lot of asking around, I dug up some new leads on ffxiv. Or at least I think I did. Wasn't easy though. At first, the only stories of interest were about Gardania's poachers dealing with the so-called exotic meat. Juvia's, in other words, too young and too dead to be what we're after. Our detour northward, notwithstanding, there are a few other tributes. Just talk today. That might be useful. I got my own thoughts on the matter, but I want to hear yours too. That's all right. Much obliged. So here's the adventurer who came across a whole bunch of strikingly beautiful red feathers just outside of town. They ended up giving them to some kid who's been playing with them ever since. More to the point, they were talk of a huge beast with glowing blue eyes flying off towards a place called Black Shroud. Red feathers, blue eyes, put the two together, it sounds an awful like ffxiv. Seems I've had enough of Saarland and has picked the Shroud as the new stamping ground. Your take on it all? Be fools not to look into it. Ha, I knew you'd agree. After the amount of mystery meat I've had to sample just to squeeze information out of those butchers at the market, I'm glad it paid off. As for our next move, I reckon we ought to take the airship to Gardania. From what I hear, a fellow by the name of Gavin over at the Otter's Nest should be able to tell us more. I'll meet you there. My beautiful stack. Oh, what am I going to do? Running out of tickets. I need another Stormblood. A rank. How might I help? I'm after Trulio Vidra. I mean, I'm searching for a dangerous creature that comes over from another continent. I see. As it happens, I'm aware of the beast that matches the description of the ffxiv. Our scouts spotted his blue eye and red wings and his aggressive nature, landing to attack any who dare to approach. So, it really is here in the Shroud, and up to no good already. Thankfully, there's been no deaths so far, but it's only a matter of time before the merchants of adventure become the first. I believe that Ixuk came here in search of new territory. Saarland wasn't to its liking, and now it's testing out the Shroud. It appears so. I'll tell the other adders that you're on the pursuit of the beast and to lend what assistance they can. I assure you that's alright with you. Yes, sir, the more the merrier. Slaying the bastard what matters. I ain't too proud to accept help when it's offered. But where was it last seen? In the South Stroud. Once you get there, head for Quarrymill and look for Lieutenant Goles. He's leading the search. Quarrymill away. You must be Kashqua, an Artemis. The Outer's Nest sent word of to resurrect you both. I'm Golas, the officer in charge of this operation. This is innocent stork. Who provided us with vital information. A merchant and her employee spotted the beast on the way back from Udal. He also taken the liberty of assembling a team of experts to assist in tracking the target. And no small expense, I might add, but compared to the losses my business would suffer when the creature allowed to run free, seeing it was the investment. As our goals are aligned, perhaps you'd wish to join my expedition in the field. If so, you'll find them near Roots Lake. I'm sure you'll get along swimmingly. Looks like we're late to the party. Let's go hear what they set out to say. That fellow standing behind me, my bodyguard. One can never be too careful. Practically when traversing known trade routes. I think I'll do MSQ roulette because it's gonna be it'll take a minute to do that. So. Rush me for the hunt, huh? Orders came down to let you tag along, but don't get underfoot. We're looking for signs of the creature so the naturalists can predict its movement. We'll then lay a trap when he expects to appear. Got themselves a proper plan, don't they? Seeing as they're being so accommodating, we may as well join in the search. I'm running out of a frickin' Ace tickets, man. By far, I'm not running out, but the dog appears to be at that enormous beast, judging by dry appearance. Some of the others is treated some time ago. The dung excludes the foul odor, and lingering warmth indicate it was recently deposited. These creatures bear marks of enormous claws of the hindquarter. Suggesting were struck down as they attempt to flee. Found a new sign of activity. How about you? Corpse of grazing animals, gouged by monstrous claws. Same here. The size and depths and wounds are consistent with how Iksuk Yam Majund hunts. Majund. Just like back in Tulio, is killing not just to eat, but also marks his territory to show anyone and everyone his boss. There you are, managed to sniff anything out? Yes, sir. Aside from a couple of dung hills, I got some dead wildlife. Most likely the work of Iksum Yamon, I reckon is close, somewhere north of the swamp. We came to the same conclusion. Predator makes no attempt to cover its tracks. Clearly has survived so long by virtue of its immense proportions in spite of diminished intelligence. Got it wrong. We left those tracks on purpose to see how we react. You saying the beast is testing us? That's absurd. The level of foresight and cunning required to even attempt to do so is far beyond these lesser beings. Add to the corpse left behind, these animals must not have been taste. I suggest using fresh cuts of prime livestock as bait. The bloodier the better. Once the creature has been enticed, surrounding this and subduing it by formality. Hate to break it to you, but Iksum Jamon's way too clever to fall for that. You're gonna need every trick in the book and then some. Rest assured, I considered every eventuality, and even if there is merit to your advice, I will not let it be said that our success was the product of anyone's genius but mine and mine alone. What difference does it make who came up with what? A monetary difference. Innocent Stork offers better rewards based on performance. Don't even think you're trying to steal our thunder. We're the ones who'll bring her Iksuk, whatever her name is, not you. Listen, we're trained to fight larger predators like these. If you've got any sense, you'll let us take the lead. And put our lives in the hands of complete strangers? I think not. No place in our strategy for you, so stand aside and await further instructions. Fine, have it your way. If you're half the hunter you think you are, Iksuk is as good as dead, right? I guess we're gonna be taking care of dead bodies soon. Come, Artemis, let's leave him to it. Nothing good will ever come from working with people we can't trust. Even I know that. And as guided, you two will wait at the southern end of the lower pass. Be ready to give chase if case beats escapes us. Not that it will. All right. We'll wait. And then we'll be ready to pick up the dead bodies. By February, we should be in, awfully quiet, don't you think? You hear that? Must be one of the haunting party. It came from the north. Move. we are literally. I didn't play too much Leagues this time around. Been too focused on the lore playthrough and Archipelago. Ugh. I know it hurts, but please tell us what happened. Was watching us. Fresh lamp should draw the target out of hiding, though. If I lace it with the toxin I brought, eating in practically guarantees. That's the practice here. Toxin, we were explicitly told not to kill the beast, in case you've forgotten. Of course not. It can be used as a sedative, highly potent, but only lethal if applied in excess. If you lack the stomach for it, I'll do it myself. Naturally, my personal contribution will be detailed in the final report, to ensure credit is given where due. The hells are you playing at? If I catch wind, the plan's ruined. Here we go after them. No, it'll even get things worse. If the bookworm wants to stick his neck out for the Gilmore, I say let him. What? No! No! Ugh. It's a griffin. God have mercy, there it is. Stay calm, nothing changes except debate. Now's our chance. They were screaming, I ran. Still here. You were right, I knew it. Washi, Artemis, 12, what happened here? The hunters became the hunted. I shall see that the remains are recovered and the necessary rites performed. Perhaps you'd be so kind to return to Quarry Mill and share these unfortunate tidings with innocent Strook. Alright, we have the 85 quest next. I anticipated casualty, but massacre. Iksoki John goes boulders. Before it's only hunted animals. Lone travelers prey it knew it could handle with ease. It passed brushes with death, taught it to caution. Probably why it fled Trulio in the first place. It's outwitted a group of armed hunters. Instead of running away from the trail, wanted to look for it. It was sport, a game. It was having fun. Now it has a taste, it's only gonna want more. My poor judgment invited this tragedy. I must make amends. Please allow me to assist you in pursuing the creature. Without a team of experts at the puzzle, with my network of contact will prove on gathering vital information. Be grateful for the information, but we'll take care of the rest. Understood. I place my faith in your abilities as vipers. Appreciate it, ma'am. If it turns up any leads, be sure to let us know. Must return to Adder's Nest and deliver my report. Imperative we inform the populace of the threat posed by Shaman. Might I ask that you use Corymel as a temporary base of operation? Knowing where to find you will make things easier to coordinate our efforts. It should be fine. Besides, I got plenty to do here, like learn about this neck of the woods and the critters and whatnot. While I have you, there's one thing I wanted to ask. How's the twin adders get their name? Beg your pardon? What does that have to do with nothing really. Just that us vipers based on fighting arts on snakes, so there's near and dear to our hearts. Maybe say we got a reverence for them. That's so. I suppose we also feel a kinship towards snake. Name twin adders come from a pair of white snakes on the Jordanian standard. So that imagery portrays the city-state's founding. The more I can tell you, though, I fear it's only fear other matters must take precedence. There's a history as long as that. We'll be here talking till the pace comes home. Passes come home. I'd love to hear more about it, but I understand I'll have to wait. I best get learning what I can about Majun. I see that maybe you ought to squeeze in some more training. I struggle with words. Right. Viper and Vildrus.
Almost there, guys.
Almost done with Viper. 85, yep. Then we just have 88 and 80, and then 90. 3 more quests, and then Viper is done. I had a bad feeling when I woke up this morning, and sure enough, Iksuk Majun has struck again. Gorillas and innocent stork are trying to Goliath! Goliath and innocent stork are trying to narrow down where it appears next, based on our report, but so far they've come up empty. I hear Goliath is over at Fall Ground Floats. Shocking witness, let us see what he's learned. Right. Micro. 5. We'll have the 88. Thank you for coming. I expect that Keshwa has shared some of the details, but it's even worse than we thought. Iksok's Manjon grows increasingly bold, with deadly consequences. For a blessing, the people here remain calm, though we must act quickly to avoid widespread panic. Gaddis has called upon anyone with information to share and asked they gather here. As we requested that any detail be reported, no matter how small, we find ourselves somewhat intimidated. I'm certain, however, that among the accounts are clues vital to the locating our quarry. You can help us that. All we gotta do is ask folks around here what they've seen, right? Oh yes, that would be most helpful. Perhaps you could start near the Acerite, where Artemis asked those over by the bobbing cork. for 660. Being 660. They're a really good feel. I was passing through the North Shroud when I saw the frightful creature with immense red wings. A little too far away to see clearly. But it seems to be battling a group of smaller beasts, which is promptly slaughtered before flying away. I'll go up top, ask, and then come down here. I saw it fly over the central shroud. It was each flap of its massive wing carrying powerful wind, beating scent of blood. Noxious and suffocating. It was all I could do not to vomit where I stood. While passing through, I heard some fiends was on a rampage over the shroud. I don't think much of it at first. But when I saw all the people coming from that direction, I looked on their faces. I decided to stay put. Good thing I did too, or I might have died. Tonight's not gonna be a long stream, by the way. We're just gonna get some stuff done. Then I'm probably gonna call it because I'm gonna catch up on some. Hopefully. Everyone got a story to share, but nothing that seems to point to where ffxiv might strike next. Do any better? North, East, and Central Shroud, huh? Folks asked that it was all in the south. I tell you, I must be trying to make the whole damn forest this territory. Hold on now. One of the guys I was talked to was in the Shroud. You witnessed heard the beast was on the rampage, but mine said he never saw ffxiv, even though they should have been there at the same time. That's worth looking into, don't you think? Might be onto something there. I'm not saying that's the answer, but you never know where the trail will take you till you follow it. Gotta go chat up the fellas again. I'll take you to them. Give me one moment. Something popped up in Discord, and I'm gonna double check. Okay. There we go. All right. Let's go and continue on with this quest. I said we're gonna get this quest all done. As I said before, I was traversing the east shroud on the Nair, where I heard the sounds of the flapping of an enormous wing. A moment later, I saw a wounded animal charging through the bush. As then I recalled the rumors of a monster of the loose, realized it was danger. And heard it was hurt, but able to make an escape. The only way it could have gotten away from if it's a bastard to go. Meanwhile, a friend here was close enough to hear the wings flapping, yet living still. Venture traveling alone would have been easy picking, so why did ffxiv spare him? All I had on me were some bottled potions and acers, but there was one other thing. Carrying a potpourri filled with irabani and wild grass. Almegan custom, in case you're unaware. Gotta be it. Goliaths want to hear about that. Not even get to 6.2 today, but we will definitely get into it tomorrow. See how I feel. You wait here a moment. The Shawab has asked me to verify a theory of his. It's exactly as you summarized. Most of those who've seen ffxiv live to tell tale of Megan adventures. Do it. Gotta be the fragrant. Live animals have powerful sense of smell, and ffxiv no exception. Makes it the most sensitive to odors that it doesn't care for. I reckon the beast can't stand the wild grass and those potpourris, the potent fragrance, and a lot like other kinds of grass we got back in Tulio. Come to think of it, ffxiv never went near anywhere the grass was growing. If one man's meats and another poisons, perhaps the same can be said for aromas. Exactly, now we know what ffxiv can't stomach. Use this information to drive it where we want it. Then I would behoove me to share our discovery with this innocent stork. Given the information and the contact at her disposal, dare say she'll help us find a way to utilize the fragrance to maximum potence. Dare say you're right. In the meantime, we'll head over to Girabania and pick up some wild grass. Yes, by all means. You must do everything in our power to avert their tragedy. Many of the adventurers gathered here are so terrified to encounter ffxiv they are considering abandoning the profession entirely. Several are yet fleeting. They have contact with the foe far beyond their reckoning. They died before getting enough experience to even be considered adventurers. The thought of their bright futures being snatched away like that is almost more than I can bear. The very reason I joined Twin Adders and prevent such senseless deaths. Therefore, humbly request your cooperation in slaying the dread ffxiv. No need, I have every intent of putting that bastard in the dirt. In a matter at hand then, a moment ago, one of the adventurers mentioned they thought wild grass was seen growing abundantly at Pike Falls. Once you collected enough, let us rendezvous at Corymel. I must warn you though, that Girabania is home to some particular vicious wildlife. Be on your guard. I think here's a good time to take a quick BRB. I need to stretch, use the restroom, that type of deal. I will catch you guys when we get back. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that longer break. Well, I was gonna be doing more Viper stuff, but starting now? Right now? Minutes ago. Okay, so we're gonna teleport over there. Hunt train comes first, so we can get more freaking poetic, so I can go buy more weapons. And it's on Hyperion, so I don't have to jump worlds. Yeah. Okay. How many? Oh, it was a full and I missed 2, so we're doing our normal 22. Okay. I have to do quite a bit of damage to the little murder here. Yep, made sure we got full credit. We only missed one location, so we're getting our 22. I'm okay. Anyone from the squad doing these? Nope. I said the more we get done, poetic wise, more weapons I can buy, the sooner we're able to start Mandeville weapons. Which we'll be making every Mandeville weapon individually all the way through, so we'll get, you know, there's 1,500 apiece per stage. I think there's 5 stages or 4 stages, something like that. So But being that there's so many stages, we'll be at let me double check the mandible weapons. Teleport. One, two, three, four. There's only 4 stages. 6,000 per, so it takes 3 full inventories. Or 3 full caps to get it. Or 70 full caps? Yeah, it looks like 70 full caps per weapon. For all of them. Which is fine. And they're 665, so it's technically the best weapon I can get in Dawn Trail. But like I said, we're gonna get them. That'll be their own poetic grind in of itself. When I have free time after I finish up Dawn Trail, we'll be getting it. All right. The only miss, like I said, 2 is 60 poetics. We're gonna cap out on nuts here pretty soon. Probably spend them on something. I don't know what. We'll look at what we can spend them on. That can't be right. It's right there. But no, that's right. It's right there. Okay. Started. It did. So we still have Calusia. No, we did Calusia. Yeah, we did Calusia. So we are done with this area. We're going to Endwalker. Gotta get your point. Gotta get your poetics in. My off day from streaming normally, so we're just I'm so used to doing whatever, today. Someone teleport me. I don't have to waste my tickets, man. I'm not going to. Oh, there's another train starting. A behemoth. And we're guaranteed a weapon again. Then we'll have, Behemoth didn't market into their choreo. Means it's coming up soon. All right. Let's go. Banana, banana, banana. Near. Doing inside. Oh. Do not rob. Ah. We're looking for a gorilla. Gorilla. We found a gorilla. We've got 6 more. We've got 240. Ooh, I might cap. Oh, I think I'm gonna cap. Like, I won't cap on nuts. You think I'm gonna cap? It's fine. I don't mind capping really quick and then spending them on something. I don't spend them on. Alrighty then. We have Elpis and Ultima Soul. We have 4 left. That's times 4. That's 160. Yeah, we're capping. Ooh. Well, we'll go to Razahan. Pick up our next weapon. $600 apiece.
I love some of these mounts, man. Did you teleport over there? I mean, overall, these are just... If you don't do hunt trains, man, and you have the time to do them, you're missing out. Sliver of health left. That's where we spread out and start looking for it. Ha! Turn. Razahan, my next weapon, then we'll go back to Kiribania. Oh, yeah, Viper doesn't have a mandible weapon. So we can pick up Scholar Weapon. And we can pick up Paladin Weapon. So we need what? 7, 8, 11, 12. Still need 15 weapons. 600 apiece. Not just no. I still need 16 weapons or 15 weapons. That's 6,000, 9,000. I think that's only 9,000. Yeah, I think that's only 9,000. Or so to complete. Yeah. 9,000 poetics. Let's see, what can we exchange for nuts? Syria. That's not everything. Get the 10 materia. Oh. Go back to there. I don't know how many of those I need to kill. Here's them. It's gonna give me pendants of I mean nothing really in terms of seals, but it'll give me some seals at least. Remember, every 500 is a 100 tickets, so is it every 400? It might be only 4 a piece, or 5 a piece. I'll have to look at it. It is every 400 you get. 100 is what it is. No, every 120 times 5. Every 120, so that's why you get 3. That's why you get 60 per week by doing your B ranks. So if every 120, 500 would be 1,000, yeah, or 100. So yeah, every 500. That ought to do it. As much as I'd like to stick around and study the wildlife, I better get back to quarry mill. Okay, back to Quarryman. Should finish up this quest. 85, right? Yeah. We have 88 next. And then we'll get to done well to gather so much wild grass. As promised, I've called upon innocent Stork and advise us on our next step. I place an order of the alchemist's acquaintance for custom-made diffuser pouches, which will employ the spread of aroma over a wide area while prolonging its potency. We will issue these pouches to twin outer units tasked with driving the beast into the isolated location of our choosing. Dang it! Hold on. Had a glass spill. Oops. Away from civilization, ideal spot for a final showdown. Travis is here. Of course I have a glass, I bumped it.
Search the keyboard and rice.
And a butt job to make sure I'm getting in between each of these. I'll have to remove the keys off, but I gotta get all the liquid. Out. Before I remove the keys so it doesn't go into the actual board. Needs to come out. Indeed, once the pouches have been produced, the beast is as good as ours. If may, the further request you make a wish, rather than slaying Ixok Majun outright, would you be interested in capturing it alive? The better to understand its behavior, such knowledge will provide invaluable should predators of similar nature churn us in the future. A risk we can't afford to take, ma'am. Those hunters you've tried baiting and with carcass laced with sedative, but Ixko Majun saw right through their plan. Demonstrated a degree of cunning of rival any man. Even if we did capture it, it wouldn't matter time before it escapes and kills again. There's only one way to deal with a monstrosity like that. You slay it first chance you get, no half measure, no hesitation. Then we are left with no other choice. Pray forgive me for making an ill-considerable suggestion. I shall abandon all thought of capturing the beast and instead turn my attention to the procurement of diffuser pouches. You'll hear from me soon. You ought to know by now that we're up against. Why even ask? She's got her own angle. And ain't the type of guess at folks' motives. She'd do us all a favor and put her cards on the table. The rich and powerful are rarely so obliged. You got that right, but since our salt on the earth are speaking our minds, there's a fear in you, but of what I can't tell. Yell for your thoughts, never know, might be able to help. Well, after she's taken with those adventurers, I can't help but feel a little scared of Ixok Majun, that's all. Anyway, I should return to Gridania to make my reports. Majority of it. So, just keeping an eye on the board for a while. Folks always have saying one thing but meaning another. Just when I'm starting to believe I've gotten the hang of polite conversation. Ain't no force in the issue, I know. If Golaz has something to say, he'll say it when it's good and ready. Now we just gotta wait for those pouches, and I don't know how long it'll be till we keep an eye on things here. So I recommend you get ready to face Ixok Majun. My topper. Car's not buzzing or freaking out, so it's okay, but I just can't believe I bumped my butt. Alright. Disappointment aside, like that. Into the Viper Pit. Echwa keen on confront Majo. There's another train goes also like there's another train, but I think that's a deep. No. Exodus train coming up. Gathering an Elpis. I want to, but we're not going to. Bill has sent his words to defuse the pouch are ready. He's heading over here now. Once he arrives, we can finally put this plan into action. I want to do the train, but I want to finish up this first. This is more important. Now we can get into 6.2. The pouches have been distributed among the twin adders, along with instructions on correct handling. See, according to the alchemist who made them, the aroma of the wild grass dulls the senses. The average person would do little more than soothe the nerves, but for a creature with heightened senses, well, the effects would be far more pronounced. And for what we will entrap ffxiv, Rock has proposed a location in the Dravidian hinterland I should believe is ideal. Surrounding area is largely uninhabited, and Illyshire, the only settlement nearby, is relatively simple to defend. We've already consulted with Ish Guardians, and they gave us the blessing to proceed. It's all well and good, but by the look on your face, you're not. I ain't gonna press, but I'm just suggest that once we get to Dravinia, best hang back and leave the fighting to us. You know full well I'm keeping things from you, yet you still show concern for my well-being. Why? That's my way, I suppose, or the way I was trained as a Viper. It's our job to keep folks safe from creatures and go up against the natural order. Doesn't matter who you are, whose side you're on, politics, views, all that drama, none of that's our concern. I'll admit, I got my doubts about you, but you're still someone I need to protect from ffxiv. Simple as that. There's something you need to know. Out in the western Corso says, well, as I saw it, you get to Dan Pot from Quarry Mill. What's keeping you? Lieutenant Gold whatever is the matter? You look like someone just walked over your grave. I'm glad to find you two better spirits, though, seeing as your friend is somewhat under the weather. Perhaps it's best he stayed behind with me in Illyshire. No objections here, but Gulaz and I were having a heart-to-heart, if you don't mind. I do. We have a schedule to keep, and I must insist our dear Vipers get underway. While you are en route to Dravidian hinterlands, I'd be happy to lend an ear to Gulaz in his troubles. You needn't worry yourselves. No importance. I wish you both good hunting. Talk about shit timing. Better or for worse, we'll find out what he was holding back soon enough. Anyway, we got a true Lavildra to slay. Like I said, we'll do 6.2, which has 9 quests, 1 I don't think we're gonna get to 6.3. 6.3, 6.4 will be tomorrow. We're just gonna finish up Viper here. I'm gonna do 6.2. Like I said, 6.3 and 6.4 will be tomorrow. 6.5 will probably be, which will be, I believe it's the 31st. Means Wednesday we'll be able to get New Year into the... Yeah, that'll work out. No sign of Iksuk Majun. Gives us time to pick up a good spot for an ambush. Let me know when you find. Although the location offers a commanding view of the area, it does not offer enough space to fight full potential. This cramped condition offers only limited field of vision. Combat would doubtlessly prove difficult. Although the view is obstructed by the wall, you should be able to remain concealed easily. That's surveyed a number location, each varying in suitability. Question will be eager to hear your report. Found something you ain't gonna believe. Well, it's gonna be one of those innocent storks diffuser pouches. Somebody must have been hidden in it nearby. Bag of wildgrass sticking up the place. There's no way Iksuk Majun was ever gonna show. Golaz, an innocent stork, sent us on a wild alpaca chase. But where are Trulio Vildra, if it ain't here? Corsiel Western Highlands. Ah, so that's what Golaz was trying to tell us, at least until he was cut off. With any luck, the clues will lead us to the innocent stork. She'll probably still plotting to capture Iksuk Majun alive, the stubborn fool. 21 games. Not the biggest. And no sign of a trickster or Iksuk Majun. We must keep searching. There they are. Well, if it isn't the esteemed Viper, well, it's all their supposed skill and intellect asserted the capture of that great Iksuk Majun was nigh impossible, or perhaps we were afraid. As you can see, I proved equal to the task. All it took was a little ingenuity. Understand Iksuk Majun cunning and cruelly better than anyone. There's no way you got into the cage without... Wait, where's your bodyguard? You You yourself observe how attempting to lure Iksuk Majah to obvious bait and failure. But a beast is still a beast, and a predator that is compelled to hunt. Causality are inevitable. A prudent strategy must account for them. An exceptional one, however, would leverage this element of it to its advantage, as mine did. Ordered him to put sedative in a pocket and face Uk on alone. Over before it began, he screamed, still ringing in my ears. Fed Iksuk Manaj a sedative and your bodyguard along with them, telling me he willingly offered himself up? Enthusiastically even, all to ensure his plague, sick and threatened treatment, the duration of which would be determined by his performance. All he but leapt into the beast's maw. I'm sure Golaz would agree there's no limit to what we can accomplish when given appropriate insight. Finally showed your true colors. I dare say you've harbored suspicions since we first met. I'm pleased to say that the real me is so much more interesting. Everyone has their own unique proclivities. I'm no exception. I've awoken to the thrill of bringing rare and ferocious beasts under my power. But that's only wakes my appetite for true pleasure. When I unleash my pets upon worthy opponents to next glorious carnage. I've met my share of monsters, but none of them compare to you. A monster and a fool, and there's a true Vigil. The moment you open that cage, it's gonna rip you to shreds. Indeed it would, if it were so inclined. But if Iksuk Majun is as intelligent and bloodthirsty as you say, you'll soon learn that it can provide a constant supply of worthy prey. In return, it'll accept me as a master. It awakes. Ugh. I grow tired of this place. One of my lesser pets should be more than adequate to dispose of you. After all, I'm loath to release Iksuk Majun while it remains subdued. Though I may not be watching, do try to put on a good show regardless. Oh, thank you for patiently letting me glare in the direction of the enemy. I think I might do some AH attempts instead of getting into 6.2, to be honest. I want to break from reading in Final Fantasy, so we'll just finish up these last couple quests. I'm waiting. Literally just go into this and then just beat it up. Yeah, I'm gonna just jump into some attempt, beginner any percent attempt. Just one. That'll give me time to get ready to sleep. Stayed up late enough at that point. Thanks, I owe you. God damn it, I can't believe anyone would be stupid enough to try taming a turtle of Vigil. Never mind Iksuk Majun itself. But what really stinks is that Goliath has been dancing to Innocent Stroke's tune. There is thinking he needed our help. Must be manipulating him. You're right, there's more to that this than meets the eye. Anyway, no point freezing our asses out here. Let's go back to Quarry Mill, think things over. We're gonna finish this, and yeah, like I said, tomorrow we'll get to 6.2, 6.3, 6.4 is the goal. And then we'll have, one thing I know for certain, that Ixuk Majun ain't gonna play the obedient pet for long. Innocent Stroke's gonna find that out the hard way. But I reckon they'll be after she gets the urge to indulge her twisted appetite. I'll do what I can to suss out what she got to before then. Then there's Golas. The Twin Adams need to know what he's been up to, and that he's still alive, for now at least. You best go back to training for now. Cage or not, Ixuk Majun's out there, and our job ain't done till it's dead. Oh, this is almost 1,000,000. Nice. Keshwa is tense as a coiled viper. Since the last time we spoke, the Twin Adders have been looking for Golas, but they ain't found hide nor hair of him. Meanwhile, there have been plenty of Ixuk Majun sightings. Seems Innocent Stroke's eager to put her new pet to work. I expect that's why Golas, commanding officer, asked for our help. Let's head to the Adder's Nest and hear what he has to say. I'm gonna make a copy of this document. That way I can just... Go. Another one I had that needed fixed. Where's the Mega Elixir? Yes, hold on. HP. KH1. Treasure list. Yeah, I'm not going out of my way for Mega Elixir. Not worth it. No point in going out. That's fine. Okay. Sorry, we're just trying to get everything good for the notes that I need. then yeah. Place up. We're gonna go to KH2 or KH1 speedruns. Good to finally meet you both. Golad spoke highly of you and your contribution to hunt for ffxiv. Speaking of which, you got information for us, right? You rejected multiple eyewitnesses' reports of the creature surpassing even the most elite marks. Dispatched its victim swiftly before flying away. At innocent Stork's direction, I wager, setting ffxiv loose to kill for her own amusement. Those slain were mostly roaming adventurers, but the circumstance of each attack suggests an escalation. Beasts are striking in broad daylight and closer to the more popular settlements. The risk of a massacre grows greater by the time. There's another matter I wish to discuss, which may shed some light on the situation. We have received a letter from Goles. No details on Sposs. He wished to resign from the Twin Adders. The letter also includes a message for the two of you. You recall our discussion in Southern Southland? Though my aspirations were beyond me, I pray that you are succeed in fulfilling your own. I remember, Golas. You wanted to prevent those with bright futures from dying before their time. That's why you joined the Twin Adders. Wait, we had to talk in the Shroud, not South. We had that talk in the Shroud, not Southland. And he mentioned our aspirations, which protect people from rampaging beasts. So you see, he's telling us that ffxiv gonna appear in Southern Southland. A hidden message, albeit not a particularly well-hidden one. If innocent Stork read this, it would have surely delivered his intent. You can only summarize that she knew and allowed the letter to be sent regardless. What better way to lure you into a confrontation with ffxiv than by taking advantage of Golad's sincere plea for help? Trapped or not, a confidential suit me fine. Confrontation suits me fine. I'll show she wants, and we're happy to oblige. As for where, she doubtlessly wishes to avoid attracting the attention of immortal flames in the Amalja. Soljan Desert, like it is not. I will send word of the Udal, but in the meantime, I wish you ever success. Okay, let's go. And we got a level 90 tap. So another carcass. That's where Sukmajun's work. Didn't expect the trail to be this easy to pick up, but perhaps I should have. All that's left now is to walk straight into the trap. No viper worth their salt even shields away from danger. Alright? Such great, such power, magnificent in self-given form. Worthy of awe, alas, there's mediocre distractions are poor carving for your arts. It's over, innocent Stork. Spider-Man! Oh wait, not Spider-Man.
Oh, on the contrary, the main attraction is just beginning. Golas, what have you done to him? After this childish tricks with the coated leather, I decided to let Suk Ma Jun punish him. Appetizer, if you will. Wasn't really coded. All the money and the privilege in the world, and this is how you choose to use it, killing for the sake of killing. You're no better than a trivial vigil, a monster that deserves to. A flattering comparison, though you seem to be forgetting the little monster that stands before you. Iksuk Majun, I brought you fresh prey. Oh, I haven't forgotten about you, a coward, so through and through I knew, but one I thought had some pride. Guess I was wrong. It's time, Iksuk Majun is ours. Alright, let's go. I don't know what you're gonna do, with me beating you up like that. That was too easy of a fight. That's all you're capable of. Are you not satisfied with the prey I provided? You'll have all that you want and more, but only if you obey. Kill them. Kill them now, I demand it. This ain't the Iksuk Majun I know. I reckon innocent stock is the reason why. I can smell the wild grass on her, less potent mixtures than the one we doled out before. Doesn't have to keep Iksuk Majun at arm's length. But even that's too much for the villager's senses. That's why so addled and can't think straight. Even so, she's made a fool's bet. Iksuk Majun's only tolerates innocent stock, and her shenanigans to state his own bloodlust. Two apex predators can't make nice forever. Not done with you yet. Yes, you stubborn worm. What? Bye. Have a nice fall. Huh. Maybe now we can concentrate on the fight. Alright, Artemis, give it everything you've got. Can I just open up and wail on it? Freaking gonna be a spank, isn't it? Yeah, pardon me. Except it's the wings. All right. victory.
Easy.
Let's go!
O restless beast, may you find peace in death. As a serpent treads its skin, relentlessly husky, rise again as a dawn. Innocent Stork generally believes that she could bend such a creature to her will. That arrogance cost her life. Never understood what she was dealing with or afforded its proper respect. Took her superiority for granted. The power she wielded to flaunt the laws of men was powerless against the natural order. Gola's Artemis, thank you for everything. It was a damn sight harder than I reckoned it would. But I finally avenged my brother in arms and fulfilled my duty. Once again, hold my head high. Yeah, good job, Cluster. Done fun. Please turn this in. Yeah, all job quests are finally done. Iksuk Majun might be dead, but we still got a loose end or two to tie up. You haven't told us yet why you led us on a free chase for innocent talk. May as well come now. Well, when I was a young child, my merchant parents were slain by a wild creature on their travels. Meant was what I said at Falground when I told you I swore to save others as so I joined the Twin Adders. Horrible motive. And then I met Innocent Stork, who explained it was great to see them as she shared my desire to protect them. I found a kindred spirit. Later, as she fed me lies, she to obtain it from the Twin Adders. All for the sake of identity potential. I discovered all manners of sensitive intelligence to her. Believed it was in furtherance of her efforts to save lives. By the time I learned of her true intentions, it was too late. I confronted her and told her that I was going to inform my superior. She smiled and laughed and said, "Unleash her feet on Gurdania. Some of her finest reserves for my family." I'm guessing it was Innocent Stork's idea to have education in. What? There's no excuse for what I did, allowing myself to become. Well, that means so much needless suffering. Nevertheless, I can say, or do will ever be enough to earn your forgiveness. Punishment awaits me. Well, Artemis, what do you think? Better hand him over to the Twin Adders. I was thinking the same thing. Up to them to decide his punishment, us. Right, I will request that my superiors meet us at Cormel, where we shall give a full account. It's settled then. Meet us there when you are ready. And before I search... Does this trash day?
And then we're gonna get into Kingdom Hearts speedruns, and then we'll call it a day. I don't feel like getting into so much story. As a soldier of Twin Adders, your actions are inexcusable. Once I have made my report, expulsion will be the least of your worries. It'll likely be trial. Where I come from, we don't take kindly to liars neither. Our words are our bonds, and our violation of trust to me. But I will say this. He lies, he told, were to protect people of Gridania. Not only that, the actions he took contributed directly to the defeat of deaths of Sokmatun. I won't say the end justifies the means, but it's not nothing. Duly noted, so I trust you will understand the circumstances may not change the outcome. Yes, sir. Ain't my place to tell you folks how to handle your business. I'm just a simple man who crossed the salt to kill a Vildra. But if Golas isn't stuck in a cell for a foreseeable future, I got something he can help me with. You see, now that the business here is concluded, it's high time I made my way home. Trouble is, passage back is more than I can presently afford. I need to put some work, and I reckon Golas can help me find clients in need of Viper's. You're a simple man, you know better than to tell us how to handle our business. Struck out upon an intriguing solution. Well, I have spent a fair bit of time in his company with Silver-tongued someone. Golas, well, your conduct cannot easily be forgiven, even so it must be acknowledged that you played a vital role in slaying the Uxtakonjum. Swear to never stray again from the path of righteousness, and no charge will be brought against you. Moreover, I'll accept your voluntary resignation as you previously requested. With this arrangement, you may pursue your dreams of defending the innocents from nature's most deadly threats if you're capable in your capacity as Kawa's assistant, says you. I shall do as you ask. You have my word. Though I'll bear the shame of my misdeed as long as I live, I will shall endeavor to redeem myself through service of... Good. You can start by finding me some beasties. Well, you see, I'll be sticking around Eosia for a while longer. In the meantime, make sure to find clients on your own. I reckon the continent more than enough for the both of us. Wherever there are folks in need of a Viper, that's where we'll be. Alright. And that's where we're gonna call Final Fantasy for today. It took 4 hours to get through just one quest line because of hunt trains. And because it's Sunday, I don't feel like reading. Like, honestly, I don't feel like reading everything out and all that type of deal, so fun. We're gonna go into Kingdom Hearts, but before I get into that, I'm just gonna go BRB here. I'm not gonna leave you on a black screen.